gonna find out who the best man is. I respect you for what you have done in the game, but you ain't never went up against me or my staff. So you remember something? We've been here before. You trying to get there.
Just match up with Canelo. Bud beat his ass. How though? How does that look? I'll box his ass. This all boxing and shit. I'm about to wait though. It don't matter. Bud been fighting big people all day fucking life.
Is a pretty intelligent guy. He might not try to talk, and say different things that jump off the page at you. But he's not a stupid guy, man. He's intelligent.
At a recent press conference, Terence Crawford's trainer, Brian Bulak McIntyre, issued a clear warning to Canelo Alvarez, asserting that size and weight differences will not matter on fight night. He emphasized that Crawford has faced larger opponents throughout his career and consistently found ways to dominate. Confident and direct, Bulak predicted that Canelo is in serious trouble, believing Crawford's skills and mindset will be the decisive factors when they step into the ring.
This matchup with Canelo. Bud beat his ass. How though? How does that look? I'll box his ass. This all boxing and shit. I'm about to wait though. It don't matter. Bud been fighting big people all day fucking life. Yeah.
What about the head movement, Bomac? Canelo's feigned head movement.
That's what I'm there for. That's what the Soul there for. That's what Red there for. You know what I'm saying? It's called coaches. Yeah. So we gonna get past that shit.
Bulak speaks with unwavering certainty about Crawford's chances, describing this fight as more than just another bout. It's an opportunity for Crawford to cement his status as the greatest pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He highlighted Crawford's disciplined preparation, noting that his relentless training and focus set him apart. For Bulak, the fight is not only about victory but about creating a lasting legacy for Crawford on the global stage.
Canelo Alvarez, Terence Crawford. How excited are you? Obviously, you've seen this journey with Terence, you've seen the doubters over the years, and he's now on the biggest stage again with people questioning him. And you obviously have full confidence that he's going to come out and get victory on September 30th.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely confident that he's going to get the victory. Second of all, I'm just happy for him and the team. So, the world can see once again why he's considered the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
There was many a time where he was maybe struggling to get certain fights, and then he had to almost kick that door down. Is it nice to see him sort of getting the fruits of his labour now and getting that generational wealth off the back of what is, obviously it's a hard career boxing, you don't get given anything.
Definitely that. Definitely good to see him get, like you say, fruits of his wealth. Get me fights that, again, will show the world why he's the best fighter in the world. Show the world why he's the best fighter in the world. I'm just happy for him, man.
Rumors of Canelo having difficulty with Jiren Boots Ennis during sparring have sparked debate. Ennis, a fighter often compared stylistically to Crawford because of his quick feet, sharp counters, and slick defense, reportedly challenged Canelo in camp. If true, this raises questions about how Crawford might fare in the ring. Sparring is not the same as a fight, but the patterns observed suggest Crawford could target vulnerabilities in Canelo. Supporters see this as a sign that Crawford has the tools to expose Canelo's weaknesses.
World when we saw that he's in camp with him, right? And so people are saying now that they reached out to me and they're saying, well, Floyd Mayweather now has joined Terence Crawford's camp. Does that mean Floyd Mayweather doesn't like Jiren Boots Ennis? Floyd Mayweather went to Terence Crawford camp to give Terence Crawford advice on Canelo Alvarez. Well, one, Terence Crawford is not fighting Jiren Boots Ennis. That's number one. Number two, it's not shots at Jiren Boots Ennis if Floyd Mayweather was to go to Terence Crawford camp. Number three, I saw this clip that Fight Hype had put out, and it's an old clip of Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford at Shakur Stevenson's sparring session in Las Vegas. Shakur had called them all to be at that sparring session, okay? And Floyd Mayweather assisted. Now, Floyd Mayweather took on Canelo Alvarez September 14th of 2013. That was 12 years ago, okay? And so with that said, this one has nothing to do with the other. Floyd Mayweather, from what I'm being told from Terence Crawford's camp, that he has not went up to Colorado and helped Terence Crawford do anything. Okay, now I don't know if he's willing to or not. I don't know if Terence Crawford reached out to him or not. I don't know if they spoke on the phone or not. But is when you saw Terence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather at the top-ranked gym watching Shakur Stevenson, and they had a conversation with Eddie Hearn. That's very, very old. Okay, that's very old. Now Floyd Mayweather has stand pat on Terence Crawford is the best fighter in the world currently right now as it stands.
In response to these sparring reports, Dulac quickly dismissed comparisons between Ennis and Crawford. He insisted that Boots is talented but on a different level, emphasizing that no sparring partner can truly replicate Crawford's experience, adaptability, and mental sharpness. Dulac believes that the real contest will showcase Crawford's unique qualities, his intelligence, ring craft, and ability to perform under pressure, making the stylistic comparisons irrelevant.
I know you saw him sparring with Boots. Give me your initial response to that.
That don't mean shit, man. That don't mean shit. That don't mean nothing, man. Boots ain't no Crawford.
That's what.
Yo, hey, like I said, that don't mean, all that shit don't mean nothing. That shit ain't gonna help him. He should have just got the last cab driver he just fought. Cause that shit ain't gonna, that don't mean nothing, man. All that shit don't mean nothing. You ain't no Bud Crawford. They don't have that mentality. Having that mentality and going upside your head at the same motherfucking time, shit, man. I don't give a fuck about all that shit, dog.
Analyst Aid Oladipo raised concerns about Crawford's recent weight gain, warning that increasing size too quickly could compromise his natural speed and fluidity. He argued that boxing success relies on a delicate balance of skill and power, and excessive weight might hinder Crawford's performance. Oladipo's perspective highlights the risks involved in such a significant transition, suggesting that even well-planned adjustments can pose challenges to a fighter's core strengths.
Too wiry. Crawford was the guy at 135 pounds that looked really skinny. Even at 140, go and watch his fights against, who's the one that made, I'm trying to think of his name now. The fight at 140, Julius Ndongo.
Oh, yeah.
And when he's just skinny, he's like wiry. He's very much Tommy Hearns. Now...
Oh, have you seen him?
He's
He's
now
massive.
He's jacked.
Man, he looks like huge. He's got to be north of 170.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah. There's a part of me that's like, dude, you don't need to be that big. Like, I don't think this is a strength for strength thing. I think this is a skill and speed thing. I don't know. I feel like if you're trying to sit on your punches to hurt Canelo, nobody hurts Canelo.
He's been hit by Callum Smith, Sergey Kovalev, Bivol.
Yeah.
Crawford ain't hurting.
Golovkin.
And Golovkin. Crawford ain't hurting.
But Crawford knocks everyone out.
At 147 pounds. When he at 154, did he knock out Ismail Madrimov?
No, he didn't put a dent in him, really.
Didn't put not even a little dent in him. Canelo Alvarez is not Ismail Madrimov.
Yeah, but okay, who is Canelo Alvarez now?
That's a good question.
Yeah, like who are we watching now? Because when I go back and watch the guy that fought Skull, everyone likes to dig out Skull. Sorry, one second. Canelo's got to do more. Canelo's output was the worst output I've ever seen of a unified champion. I'm not joking, the worst.
That fight.
Yeah.
He literally did. But my kind of thinking is all right, well, who is Canelo now? Well, in the nicest way, although he's been fighting good fighters, when's the last time he had a super fight?
Who?
Canelo. And that's when we see the real Canelo, when he has a super fight.
Okay, Bivol.
Yes, correct. He lost. But Bivol was significantly better at 175 pounds.
Okay.
Much bigger.
Yeah.
Crawford, similar in terms of, they're both skillful.
Trainer Breadman Edwards offered a more balanced view, explaining that Crawford is aware of Ennis's power and that this knowledge is incorporated into his preparation. Edwards reassured that Crawford's confidence remains intact, emphasizing his ability to adapt in real time. Knowing that Canelo's camp has worked with Ennis may even motivate Crawford to fine-tune his approach, but Edwards stressed that Crawford's mental toughness ensures he remains unshaken by outside factors.
That's why I said I'm not changing my percentage. It can make Canelo go up, it can make him lose his confidence or take a piece from him, and it can make Crawford say, okay. Let me tell you something about Crawford, man. I watch Crawford. I will watch how he evolved throughout the years. I've been watching him. Me, Red, and Bomac been cool since way before Crawford hit the mainstream. Way before he hit the mainstream. And I watched him. Crawford is a pretty intelligent guy. He might not try to talk, and say different things, to jump off the page at you. But he not a stupid guy, man. He's intelligent. He know Boots is the real deal. No matter what all of the public say and everybody talking, he knows it. He knows Boots is the real deal. Crawford's little brother is Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson and Boots is super cool, and Shakur Stevenson was in the amateurs with Boots. Don't you think Shakur told Bud, like, yo, bro, I love you. You my big bro, but that kid nice, bro. You gonna have to be on your game to fuck with him. You don't think Shakur told Crawford that, and you don't think he respected his opinion? You don't think that Red and Bo Mac got eyes and they know Boots is special? You don't believe that? I don't care about all this talk on the internet because they may fight. So you can't be too complimentary of a guy that you may fight. But you don't think they know that? So by him bringing Boots in, that's probably going to take Bud to another level mentally. And that's where I think that Bud win this fight. I think he got a mental edge.
A common debate among fans and analysts centers on Canelo's size advantage. Critics argue that Canelo's strength at higher weights and his experience against larger opponents could overwhelm Crawford, who started his career at lightweight. They believe that natural physicality might be too much for Crawford's skill to overcome, suggesting that power shots from Canelo could pose an insurmountable obstacle.
Canelo versus Crawford, who you got?
I got Canelo winning. I think Canelo's gonna knock him out. But
I think Canelo's gonna hurt him.
I think he's just too powerful, man, too strong. I hope Terence Crawford does well and stuff, man, because I love the way he fights, and he's a hell of a fighter, and I respect him as well too. So I hope he puts up a good fight and everything. But at the end of the day, man, Canelo, if he catches you, dude, it's gonna knock you out.
Look, at the end of the day, I always say this: he took Golovkin's biggest hit, and he took Beeble's biggest hit. I don't think Crawford can knock him out.
I think Terence Crawford can knock Canelo out if he catches him, because with Gennady Golovkin hit harder, but he was a lot slower. Yeah. So when Canelo seen the punches coming, he's able to embrace. I think if Terence Crawford catches Canelo with a shot that he doesn't see coming, boom, then he could hurt him.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Another layer to the discussion is Canelo's extensive experience at the elite level. His resume includes fights against diverse styles, slick boxers, brawlers, and defensive specialists, giving him a wealth of championship experience. Supporters contend that Canelo's composure, resilience, and ability to handle adversity in big fights make him a formidable challenge. They argue that experience, combined with natural strength, could tip the scales in his favor, even against a highly skilled Crawford.
You know, we know where we need to be by the time we step in the ring. You know, we got the doctors and the scientists and the nutritionists and everybody that's in camp that's going to do their part to get where we need to get.
How much more power does he have?
He got some thudding power up there, and we're just going to sustain it for 36 minutes.
Why do you believe you've got what it takes to come up 2 divisions?
Like I told the other guy, skills pays bills. You gotta have skills, man, to be going up there to fight somebody like that, like a Canelo. And not only is his offense, he's got to have defense too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, styles makes fights. Bud got the better skills, and he got the better mind too.
Do you think, with the styles in mind, but also the weight in mind, he can get that job done based on he's just so much more excelling in the skills?
You know what? He gonna get the job done. I promise you. He'll get the job done. You know, because you know, Bud boxing IQ is off the charts. You know what I'm saying? Next to Canelo, not taking nothing away from him, but Bud just a little bit better.
I can tell you fully believe in your fighter, and he believes in himself too. There was a slight back and forth at the press conference there. That was just a battle of belief. Who believes they're better? Obviously, Terence believes he's better. Did you look into that? What happened at the press conference there as the first
That's just press conference, man. The reason why I believe into my fighter is because from day one, the first day he walked in the gym to where we at now, we haven't lost yet. Okay? He got 2 losses.
How does that affect him coming into this fight?
One thing about this, I always remember it. He got 2 losses, right? We got no losses.
So we know what to do to get that win, right?